This has been a very long time coming, years in the making, dare I say. I'm going to give you my in-depth, honest review of the Dyson AirWrap multi-styler. This is what I have. This is the first generation. I'm going to talk about current models as well. I bought this refurbished, so I'm going to tell you how it's been holding up. But yeah, I've had this for a couple of years. I've been using it off and on. If you're new here, my name is Britt. I try all these products out for you and share actually honest reviews. I am not being paid to say the following. I've put it to the test. I've done the research and I have all the information back on the Style Shaker scorecard. I can't fit all of it into this video. It would be like a 45-minute video. Back there, I'm going to give you my current hair care routine and then a mini comparison buying guide. I'm going to walk through 5 things like I normally do. We're going to start with what's actually inside. Again, this is the first generation tech. You can get them in all kinds of colors. I got nickel fuchsia because that's what was on sale. I really didn't care. I just wanted to give this thing a try. And I actually was side-eyeing the heck out of this. I never say heck. I really wanted to say an expletive, but this is a family show. I was giving it the side eye for that price tag for years. And then I flew home for the holidays. My sister-in-law was using it. I saw her hair. She has very thick hair. I have fine hair, but a lot more of it. And I had to try it. So anyway, you get a lot in the package. I really kind of wish I could just build my own. I'm just going to give it away early in. I just kind of want the base and then the specific attachments, but I wouldn't really know that unless I had tried the attachments, in all fairness. In this, you are getting the pre-styling dryer. In the newer version, you're getting a dryer and flyaway smoother, which looks nice. It's a little bit more of an aim on the hair. I'm going to talk about how I use that in a second. Round volumizing brush, one of my personal favorites. Also available in the new AirWrap styler. 2 sets of barrels. This is the biggest kind of benefit if you're buying it new, and I wish I could be buying it brand new fresh, because switching the barrels, Dyson probably listened to the feedback. It's really annoying and you never really know which direction they're going in. It's just kind of annoying and it's a lot of stuff to have in the bathroom. But worth mentioning, you get 2 sets of barrels, you get a looser, larger barrel, and then you get the smaller one for looser curls, one for tighter curls. Now they're just giving you one that goes in all the directions. Again, I wish I had that. I really do. Soft and firm smoothing brushes. The different kits have different attachments. This is just what's inside mine. A couple of them vary based on your hair type. And a filter cleaner, which I just started using, which tells you something because you really should be using that more often. Do as I say, not as I do. And yet this sucker has held on. So thank you, Refurb. There are 3 heat settings. There's a cold blast that you can do, and there are 3 speed settings in this one. It's 1300 watts. The cord is very long and it has a pack on it. I have it plugged into the wall or I would hold it. This is very lightweight. It's also not loud. These are the things that I kind of wish somebody would have told me. I have some other comparisons to hot brush styling hair dryers, whatever you want to call them. The Revlon one, there's a Conair one. Some performed really well, but they're so loud, deafeningly loud, and I have sensitive ears, evidently. Add it to the list. This is not supposed to heat damage your hair. That is like one of the main perks, and the way that it works is cool. It's Coanda technology. I'm not the expert there, but I did a whole lot of research on it. You can check it out back on the site. Ionic technology, things that we hear a lot in other hair dryers that I haven't really seen follow through on claims. So I'm like, is this going to? Spoiler alert, in a lot of ways it does, but we'll get there. And it's constantly measuring the airflow temperature, so you're not going to get heat damage. I have been taking a very holistic point of view. I'll just show you a couple of quick on and off with the attachment. How to use the attachments. I can speak, but this is the larger barrel that I have. Luckily, you will probably not have to deal with that. I have been working on my hair quite a bit. If you go back into videos, you'll see it's very dry, very stringy, but I've taken a holistic approach, which means I'm looking at shower filters, shower head filters. I'm looking at the shampoo I use, how I shampoo and condition, the way I towel dry my hair, if I pre-dry my hair, tools that I use for heat styling, and all the rest of it, along with supplements. You know, I'm just making sure I'm consistent with what I'm eating and eating more protein. Everybody's told me to eat more protein, I know, but really, I really was not eating enough. That significantly helped my hair. Now, do I have like perfect hair? Absolutely not. But if you look back at my previous videos, some of them, I look at and this needs a haircut. Like, I'm at least 3 months out of my last haircut. So these ends they're screaming for a haircut, in my opinion. But I had no idea how significant the impact could be of heat styling, which sounds like the most obvious statement in the world. I really just I never bought it. I don't know why. I had the dry bar hair dryer. That fried my hair. That was my experience with it. That doesn't mean it's going to do it for you, but man, when I use that versus using this, impressive. I'm also going to show you what my hair looked like after using other types of round brush hair dryers, so you can see the difference between those and then this. So about how easy this is to use. On the scorecard, I break these down by attachment. I felt like that would be the easiest way to look at it. This is not a tutorial. I can film one if you want me to do it. I'm happy to do it. There are so many incredible creators that have incredible tutorials. I looked and watched a lot of them, so I'm just going to turn this on so you can hear it. It's really not that loud. I scared the cat, freaked out. It's too loud for the cat. I'm not going to tell you the barrels were very easy for me to use. I still think a part of that is because they're separate barrels. You have to put them on and off and figure out which direction your hair is going. However, I've gotten better at it. You don't ever want to do this on totally dry hair. They're not going to curl. And it actually surprised me because you can just hold it and it wraps. There's so much hand movement in this video. Wow. The firm smoothing brush and the soft smoothing brush, not going to give them a lot of airtime because I personally really don't like them. They do kind of nothing for my hair. I think you need either shorter hair or long hair and you like a straight hairstyle. I get it. I have friends that love these brushes. The firmer one doesn't even grip my hair. So if you have fine hair, that's going to be a no-go for you most likely. But I don't like straight styles. I know straight is now supposedly coming back in. I really don't care. I want more of a wave to my hair. So not my favorite, but very easy to use. The round volumizing brush, this is like any hot air drying hot brush, they call them in the market. I dry the bangs. These are very long bangs. I dry the front of my hair and at the crown, and I go away from me. And sometimes I will put a Velcro roller if I'm feeling fancy and just let it sit there while I finish the rest of the head. And then there's the pre-styling dryer. Just this one works like a charm. I just make sure that I blow dry my hair. The first time I used it, I was just woo all over the head. Looked insane. Looked like I stuck my finger in a light socket. I've learned to be a little bit more intentional in the direction of that air. It really dries quickly, which I'm going to get to now. Drying speed, this will be pretty quick and easy. Most of the time it's under 15 minutes for me. I have longer hair. This one's not curling as well. This side was not curling as well for me, just saying. A note about curl and holding curl. So I'm going to show you what my hair looked like immediately after using this AirWrap tonight. And then now the curls have settled quite a bit on my head. I like a loose curl. I don't want it to be super tight. But if you used a hairspray, this would be better for you. So keep that in mind. I'm not using hairspray because I swear I have not found a hairspray that I actually like. AirWrap took around 15 minutes, maybe less if I pre-dry longer. The thing about the AirWrap is sometimes you have to go over a section and get it to curl again. Something that I do if I need to wet it again, I just use this little spray bottle. It's a continuous fine mist. It is like the dumbest little thing and it is so great. You can use this for everything. I love this bottle. Sometimes this doesn't dry the root as well for me, my head, so I use the round brush to get to the root. But anyway, that's something I'll do to recurl, so that's why I can add a little bit more time and a little bit more finicky. The firm and soft smoothing brushes were very fast, 10 minutes, maybe 15. The round volumizing brush, probably the fastest of the bunch, especially if I pre-blast it with that air. This takes under 10 minutes for me to blow dry, which was surprising because like sometimes it can be exhausting using a round roller brush. Remember when you used the roller brush? It's an arm workout. This is really easy to do and it's pretty fast. How did these perform by attachment post dry? And I'm going to show you some of them as well so you can see. The AirWrap barrels. So again, I don't use the smaller barrels, but straight after hair drying, hair looked great, very bouncy. It gives sort of a loose wave. It's a little less controlled. It looks kind of just like more natural. Automatic bounce where my hair just never did. I mean, we lost that 10 years ago. Between hair coloring, that dry bar hair dryer that fried the hair, others that have fried it, it was like, I'm tired. Poof. It's grown on me quite a bit. At first, I really didn't like the AirWrap. Smoothing brush, again, it straightens. it straightens. I do believe because of this technology, compared to the other hair dryers that I've used, you can see a little bit of flyaway here. I usually put a little bit of hair oil, very, very light. Flyaways are not as much of a problem ever since I've been using this. They're still there, but I haven't paid these any attention. I haven't done anything with them. The round volumizing brush, very smooth, very sleek. I'm still getting volume. I'm still getting some curl at the bottom. Depends on when I got my last haircut. Again, this is like Deadsville, but the AirWrap gives a stronger wave at the bottom. What I love to do is use the curling brush and then use a small single pass curling iron. It's something from T3 that I've been using. Hairstylist in California recommended it to me, and she was probably one of the best people I've ever worked with because she had my exact hair. So she knew exactly what to recommend to me. I only saw her twice. I was only there for like a minute. Anyway, I do bring in the curling iron, and my hair takes really well to the curling iron. Those curls last a little bit longer for me than, well, not a little bit, they last longer for me than the AirWrap, and it's just more heat damage. I'm shying away from using that curling iron as much as I used to. I used to fry my hair daily. Woo! And then I put so much hairspray on. That's probably why I get reactions to it now. The volume holds up for days if I don't wash it. I do have to wash every 3 days or else it's gross. My hair, I can't do it. I'm so jealous. One of my best friends can go for like 7 days. She has like a horse mane hair situation. Oh, hi, Blue. She has beautiful hair, very, very thick, and it just is perfect forever. But not all of us are blessed with that hair. So sorry if you hear Blue meowing. She's mad that I'm talking to you because I'm not paying her any attention. She also kind of made me forget what I was saying. So if I have a weird fragment into the next topic, now you know why. Just blame the cat. So yeah, the round volumizing brush, good. I went through the pre-styling brush. You don't want to use that for your entire head. I wouldn't. It just does not work for that. It's not meant for that, so not worried about it. But overall there, that's a 4 out of 5. Forgot to tell you the scores. Drying speed was a 5 out of 5. Ease of use was a 3 out of 5. I thought about giving it a 4. Finally, we're going to get to the claim check. This was a 4 out of 5. It followed through on almost every claim that I saw, which when it comes to hair products and styling tools, I never see that. Personally, I rarely experience that. It's like shiny, bouncy, voluminous, woo, woo, woo. I never see it. It is following through on many, many fronts, like 95% of them. AirWrap barrels gave me curls, absolutely. Smoothing brush, less frizz, straight styling, yep. Round brush. The round brush is adding body, it's adding shape. It's also getting hair very, very shiny. We like that. And then the pre-styling brush, the claim is that it takes hair from wet to damp before starting to style. It gives you a little head start. Where did it fall short? So the firm smoothing brush says straighter style, less frizz, and flyaways. I couldn't get my hair to stay in that brush. It was just too firm. When do you ever, it was, okay, it just didn't work. Total score here is a 16 out of 20. Overall, if I didn't have this, if this went and vanished on me all of a sudden, would I buy it again? That's how I know. That's how I know. There she goes. She's just not happy right now. I'd be really bummed out. This has been a significant part of improving my hair in the past couple of years, and I would invest in it again. I feel insane for saying that about a $500 to $600, maybe $300 if you can find a refurbished hairdryer. Would I prefer to just get this beautiful base in whatever color? It's all about the base, no trouble. And then just get a couple of attachments that I like, maybe try another one on for size, bring that price down a little bit lower. I don't think Dyson would appreciate that. I'm sure they're appreciating the profit margins on this set. Yeah, I would really prefer a build your own kind of situation here with fewer attachments because I personally don't need them. However, I only know that because I've tried them. You know, when you buy blow dryers now, they just don't last. Nothing's really made to last a long time. The two that I compared this to, by the way, for the hot brush styling, because this is one of my absolute favorite attachments, and this has been my go-to for styling my hair for a long time with hair dryers. So I had the dry bar one and used a rolly brush, but it's always been a rolly brush for me. It's really good for fine hair. I compared it to the Revlon and a Conair one. The Conair one I have used several iterations of. Back in high school, I was using it. It lasted forever. The new one I had, it's actually lasting for me, but it feels a little flimsier. I can't speak to how long it's going to last or not last. I got all that information back on the site, but those are like 40, 50 bucks. And I would probably cycle through those a lot more quickly. It would create more waste. This I would love to have forever and use and help my hair do its thing, and maybe just be able to buy another attachment as they come out. I think it's worth it. I am that person now. That is me. This is who I am now. If you found this helpful, if you like honest reviews and you want to keep seeing more of them, take 2 seconds, hit that like button. Let me know if you've tried the Dyson dryer before or any Dyson products. I would love to know your experience because this is just an opinion of Uno. So put that in the comments and I will see you right back here with more honest reviews real soon. Until then,